Yeah, then here we go. It should hopefully be okay. Let me know about sound levels, whether they're too high, too low, all that kind of stuff. Bring music down a tad, actually. There we go. D-dubs, what alcohol should I consume in my pizza? What's on... Actually, you'll have a vegetarian pizza, won't you? White wine. White wine. Pull that down a bit. Okay, that'll do. Let's see how this goes. Controls. Okay, I think we're good. I think we'll just crack on, basically. Yes, H-Bob, white wine. If in doubt, white wine. Okay. The real voyage of discovery consists of finding new landscapes. Right, here we go. This person. Okay. Oh. Okay. This is interesting. It's a dream sequence. Okay. Freaky. I'm what remains of Santa Bellina. I'll do the voiceover. Yeah, do you mean my hometown? Might not be too late for you. What do you mean? Who did this to you? They took everything from us. Our land, our culture, our freedom. It does have a bit of a serious message, this one, about gentrification of places. Rip the skin out of your bare bones. Oh my lord. Until there's only a husk left of who you were. Blimey. Ooh! Oh, this is the first... right. Hello, cough, are you done? I think I'll say hello. I'm your friend. I don't know. Lies. What do you want? I want you to end its suffering. It's not what I want, it's what needs to be done. I just want to have fun, and this is no fun. Oh. Gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Good shout. I will turn it off. That is a very good shout. I didn't realise that. Let's turn that off. Or I could move it. Actually. Let's move it. Let's move the darn thing. We'll put it up here for now. I know it's going over a couple of other things. That don't matter. It can go there, so we know. Actually, no, let's put it here. All right. If this gets in the way of anything, let me know. But we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there for now, and we'll carry on. I want to enter its suffering. Oh God. Why? It's time to wake up. It's too late already, because I say so. I don't know. I'm just going to say it's time to wake up. Don't forget me. Find the primate. I'm sorry. Do it now. Just get it over, man. So obviously this is like some sort of weird evil thing going on. I don't like it. Oh. Tourist trap. Here we go. So that was an interesting, like, prologue. Wow. Good lord.
Blah 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 blah.
What? That was a crazy dream. Yeah, dreams are crazy, man. Let's just forget about it. That was so cliche. Don't you have somewhere to be? Let's go with dreams are crazy, man.
Blah 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 blah.
I love that. I love the blah 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 sound, actually. Oh, I missed that. It disappeared. Oh, who would want to leave this town? That seems right.
Blah 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 blah.
Not this guy. Ah. Don't you have somewhere to be? Let's go.
Blah 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 blah.
Oh, crap, you all right? Better get ready. What are we doing?
Blah blah blah.
Just the usual.
Blah 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 blah.
Pick up a tourist and show him around. If you slept with your clothes on, you'd be ready to go.
Blah 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 blah.
I'm not allowed to do that. What kind of weirdo sleeps with their clothes on? Wait, what? Who keeps you from sleeping with your clothes on? good question.
Blah 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 blah.
You know, Pharos. It's part of the Pharos. It's part of the rules.
Blah 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 blah.
Gotta act natural.
Blah
Pharos?
blah 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 blah.
The multinational corporation?
Blah 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 blah
They
blah
handle
blah.
tourism, cable TV, real estate in the town. Okay.
Blah 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 blah.
My employer? They gave us this house to live? Sounds like a great company, sponsored by Pharos TM. I'm sure you don't build a multinational corporation by giving away houses.
Blah 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 blah.
Well, there is a small catch. Is he talking to himself? Oh God, is this some sort of weird exhibit? Is he really Latino? What the hell is this? I think what the hell is this is an appropriate response here.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Blah 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 blah.
But the rent is very affordable. You live in a zoo. Yeah, I do think, yes, live in a zoo is the way to say. I mean, that is a bit weird.
Blah 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 blah.
It's called an open house.
Blah blah.
Anyway,
Blah, 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 blah,
I shall
blah,
get
blah.
going. I'm a be late. Okay. Clothes. Let's do some work.
Blah 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 blah
Ah,
blah.
my
blah.
trusty work attire. Okay, so we've got options and inventory. So what's the options?
Blah blah
one?
blah blah blah.
The curtain closes on my day
Blah
off.
blah 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 blah.
Next one is only 3 months away. Oh, 3 months. Oh, gosh. Right. So options menu. Oh, I see. And then inventory. Inventory.
Blah 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 blah.
So that's his clothes.
Blah 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 blah.
No, no.
Blah 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 blah.
Oh, God.
Blah 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 blah.
No, no. I was trying to. Oh, I was trying to. I'm getting
Blah, blah,
confused
blah,
with how I'm meant to be manipulating these. Hang on.
Blah 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 blah.
I love my privacy screen.
Blah 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 blah.
Only I know what happens back there. At least they give him a privacy screen. Let's get the deodorant.
Blah 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 blah.
I should get. All right. I should get dressed before using deodorant. Okay.
Blah 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 blah.
And it's harsh on his skin. Oh, okay. There we go. Clothes and privacy screen. There you go. Nice simple puzzle to
Blah
start.
blah 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 blah.
Yeah, much better. He looks like a clown. Let's get the deodorant.
Blah. Blah 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 blah.
Okay. Not
Blah
in
blah
the,
blah 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 blah.
not their best product, but I'll get it on discount.
Blah blah. Blah 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 blah.
Fresh as a lettuce, cough.
Blah
God,
blah blah
that
blah
stinks.
blah blah blah.
Right, he's all set.
Blah 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 blah.
Goodbye, friends. See you tonight. Is that it? He didn't even dance. Oh, see. Oh, it's all viewable. Good lord. This is something else. I think I'm going to ask about the bags. I think I'm going to ask. Yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
They're embarrassed. Well, Mom is. I had a crazy dream I can't remember much
Blah
of.
blah 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 blah.
I had kind of a crazy dream. Well, you awake now, baby? Say good morning to your son, honey. Good morning, son, honey.
Blah 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 blah.
This is the next new Twitch thing. They've done sleeping streams before, actually. So I can use the bathroom. Maybe I can use the bathroom.
Blah 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 blah.
I'd rather go at night when it's less crowded. Okay. Can I get anything in the fridge?
Blah 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 blah.
Not hungry? You should eat your all skin and bones. You need energy to walk around town all day.
Blah 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 blah.
Sorry, Mom. Late for work. What's on
Blah
telly?
blah blah blah.
It's hooked to... is it Pharos or
Blah, blah,
Pharos
blah,
cable?
blah,
Only thing keeping Dad's head together.
Blah blah blah
Well,
blah
sort
blah.
of.
Blah 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 blah.
It
blah,
only streams one channel, Pharos TV.
Blah 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 blah.
Live news, entertainment and culture for the whole family. Let's talk to
Blah
Dad.
blah 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 blah.
Hello, Dad.
Blah 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 blah.
Oh,
blah, blah.
nothing. door. I think it's time to leave.
Blah, 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 blah.
Time to go.
Blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, you have to put. Oh, you have to put a coin in. You know how it is, darling. Only lasts for a few hours.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, better get a coin. So they are leaning into the dystopian future idea here. I like that. So we've got to go find a coin somewhere. Of course, can't we just kick it open? How are we going to get a coin?
Blah, 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 blah.
Let's ask around. Oh, yes, ask the audience. Has everybody got a coin?
Blah, 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 blah.
How do I get them to give me money? Do a little dance, maybe. I think
Blah,
dance.
blah, blah, blah.
Do I have to lose my dignity before work too?
Blah, blah, blah.
There has to be another way. Maybe just ask.
Blah, blah, blah.
Hello, everyone.
Blah, 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 blah.
This is a little embarrassing, but
Blah, blah.
does someone have a coin to spare? What? Oh, poor thing. He's so desperate. We already paid to enter here. Ask harder.
Blah, blah, blah.
Can someone please give me money, please? Now, this is an authentic third world experience. Wow. Nobody help him. We must teach them how to fish.
Blah, 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 blah.
I literally need the coin to go to work. Okay, this is a bit on the nose in terms of messaging, isn't it? Maybe tell a sad story?
Blah, 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 blah.
Please, everyone, we lost our home to a fire.
Blah, blah,
This
blah,
is
blah,
all
blah.
we got.
Blah, 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 blah,
I'm
blah.
trying to provide a better life for my family. Is that going to work? Such a hero. Why can't all poor people be like him? There you go. There's the coin. There's a coin. There, we'll have that. All right, that lets us get out,
Blah,
apparently.
blah, blah, blah.
It ain't much, but it's honest work. Just like the meme.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, right. Okay, we need to literally drag the coin first.
Blah, 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 blah.
That should do
Blah,
it.
blah, 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 blah.
I'm finally free to go to work. Can you
Blah,
imagine
blah.
paying to
Blah.
actually have to go? Bye, everyone. Be careful, darling.
Blah, 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 blah.
Show them what you got, champ.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, I still have time to catch the bus. So these are all. Oh, so these are obviously just people just. I like what they're doing actually. I mean the messaging is deliberately broad, shall we say, but it's making it very clear. You know, there are places where, you know, tourists do rock up and they almost do treat it like a kind of a glorified zoo in that way. You know.
Blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Big crowd again. Oh, look, there's an influencer. Hi, I'm Mary Pembleton from Safari with Mary, my video channel where I travel to remote locations and interview kooky characters. Today I'm in Santa Bellina, city of Malaguay. This is an open house, some sort of living museum where natives live. And here we have a native to tell us more.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm sorry, I'm in a rush. What's that awful smell?
Blah, 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 blah.
I think it might be my deodorant. Listen, explorers. I know you can't smell this video right now. Oh my lord. But trust me, the stench is unbearable.
Blah, 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 blah.
I don't think it's that bad. The native seems to be covered in some kind of rotten stench to repel predators.
Blah, 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 blah.
I really should get going. I'll try to ignore it so I don't offend his traditions. Oh my god. Excuse me, noble savage. Can you tell me your name?
Blah, blah,
It
blah,
is
blah, blah, blah.
definitely. Can you please let me
Blah,
through?
blah, blah, blah.
I'm late for work. The native seems to be trying to speak English, but I'm having a hard time parsing his words. Maybe if I speak slower, he too he will understand. What is your name?
Blah 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 blah.
This is pointless.
Blah 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 blah.
I can't get through her. Yeah. Oh, exactly. I think what I'm definitely getting from this, from obviously from the creation of this, is obviously there's a fair amount of kind of anger behind the writing. You know what I mean? Is that they've obviously been patronized and had to deal with this kind of, this kind of almost like this first world attitude to places that they see as like less developed as their own environment. Seems to really hate this. Yeah, maybe we could spray her.
Blah 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 blah.
You're right. So I think what we'll do is... Oh, no. Open the who. Whomst?
Blah 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 blah.
Whatever stupid second language. Let's spray her. Okay, I laughed at that. I did. I honestly thought that obviously we were going to spray her. No, what we're going to do, is we're just going to bean them with it like it's a half brick. What was the hell was that?
Blah blah blah. Blah
What?
blah 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 blah.
I thought that's what you wanted me to do. I thought you were going to spray her. Yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
Oh, that was a better plan, yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
You should have been more specific. Yeah, fair. Okay, let's just get out of here, yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
I can't go to jail. I was born to be free.
Blah 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 blah.
Anyway, I'm late for work and I don't want to get fired. Indeed.
Blah 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 blah.
Let's go. Oh gosh.
Blah, 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 blah.
Short and hairy.
Blah 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 blah.
It's a monkey.
Blah 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 blah.
Haven't seen any monkeys, officers.
Blah, blah,
Wish
blah,
I had.
blah, blah, blah.
Sounds fun.
Blah, 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 blah.
Mental note
Blah,
13.
blah, 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 blah.
Don't trust the clown. Over.
Blah,
What?
blah, blah,
I can
blah,
hear
blah,
you.
Blah, 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 blah,
There,
blah,
you
blah,
boy.
blah.
Come here. Oh dear.
Blah blah.
Good morning.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm Inspector Ramirez, and this is Mrs. Souza.
blah 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 blah.
Detective
blah, blah,
Souza.
Blah, blah, blah,
Yes,
blah,
detective.
blah, blah,
Of course.
Blah blah.
I'm
blah,
Lucas.
blah, blah, blah.
Have you seen a short person causing mayhem?
blah blah blah.
Monkey.
Blah, 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 blah,
Let's
blah,
not
blah.
jump to conclusions so quickly.
Blah 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 blah.
I've only seen monkeys on the internet.
Blah, 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 blah,
We
blah,
must
blah,
go
blah.
to this internet, Souza.
Blah 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 blah.
It's not a
blah,
real.
blah,
It's
blah,
not a real
blah,
place.
blah, blah.
It's like TV, but worse. That's a
Blah,
good
blah,
description,
blah,
actually.
blah, 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 blah,
I was just kidding.
blah, 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 blah,
Mental
blah.
note 46.
Blah, 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 blah,
Investigate this internet business.
Blah blah blah. blah,
Who's he
blah,
talking
blah,
to?
Blah 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 blah.
He watches
Blah,
too
blah.
many detective shows on TV.
Blah blah blah.
Thinks his pocket radio can record his thoughts.
blah, 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 blah,
Mental
blah, blah.
note 25.
Blah, blah,
I love
blah,
that they're
blah,
not in
blah,
order. Souza is onto me. I must be careful when recording.
Blah 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 blah.
Anyway,
Blah
kid.
blah blah blah.
There's a
blah,
dangerous
blah,
monkey on the loose. Monkey!
Blah blah blah.
He might try to communicate with you. I want that monkey!
Blah 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 blah.
Verbally.
Blah 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 blah.
You mean there's a talking monkey on the loose? That's exactly why I'm playing this game.
Blah 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 blah.
Just call
blah,
911 if you see anything.
Blah, 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 blah,
What
blah,
she
blah,
said.
blah, blah, blah,
You
blah,
have to be
blah,
our eyes, boy.
blah, blah, blah,
Better
blah,
get
blah,
going.
blah.
Let's find that monkey.
Blah. Blah 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 blah.
Talking monkey.
Blah 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 blah.
That's different. Right then. Yeah, Mr. Blobby wannabe. Yeah, not fat enough for Blobby-esqueness, but yeah. Got that gist. Right, so here we got. So we got. Let's have a look at this doll first.
Blah 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 blah.
Some kind of doll.
blah blah blah.
That's a 100% original Zario doll. It's a me, a Zario. Let's talk to the clown.
Blah 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 blah.
He seems
Blah
fun.
blah 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 blah
But
blah.
I don't have time to chat. Okay.
Blah 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 blah.
I need to get to work. Okay. Let's go talk to Guido.
Blah 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 blah.
I'm running late for work. Oh. Can I go to
Blah
this
blah
house?
blah blah blah.
This house looks much nicer than mine. All right, let's walk down the street. Okay, let's get to work. Let's get to work, I guess. I think that's the deal here, isn't it? Oh Lord, okay.
Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah.
Listen, my friend, you have to open your mind.
Blah blah blah.
What?
Blah blah blah.
Have you been feeling stuck? Duh.
Blah 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 blah.
Hmm.
Blah blah blah.
Like you're living on autopilot.
Blah 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 blah.
Maybe. Just leave me alone, man.
Blah 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 blah.
Like a puppet going through the motions.
Blah 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 blah.
Kinda.
Blah 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 blah.
Well,
blah blah.
I've got the solution for you.
Blah blah blah.
You just need cash. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Blah blah.
CASH. Concentration, assertion, solution, and hard work. What?
Blah. Blah blah blah.
That's right, buddy.
Blah blah blah.
With my trusted cash system, you can achieve anything.
Blah blah blah.
You just have to buy my 10-volume series on cash.
Blah blah blah.
But you must leave your comfort zone. Sounds like a lot of self-help book scams I've heard before. Man, it ain't comfortable.
Blah 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 blah.
Leave my comfort zone?
Blah 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 blah.
There's no excuse to start changing your life. Whatever.
Blah blah.
Sigh.
Blah 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 blah.
I should get going.
Blah 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 blah.
I'm late for work.
Blah 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 blah.
Ooh.
Blah.
Huh?
Blah 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 blah.
Hey.
Blah 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 blah.
Is this the monkey?
Blah 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 blah.
In the bushes?
Blah blah blah.
What?
Blah 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 blah.
Come here.
Blah 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 blah.
I'm sorry, stranger in the bushes.
Blah 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 blah.
I'm late for work. I shouldn't. You know?
Blah blah blah.
Ahem.
Blah blah blah.
No excuse to start changing.
Blah blah blah.
No, sir. Man, I heard you the first time.
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Just come over, kids.
Blah 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 blah.
No excuses. I want to talk. I think if this is a monkey, I'm going to talk to the monkey. Yay! It's the monkey.
Blah blah blah.
Hello. What?
Blah 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 blah.
A talking monkey.
Blah 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 blah.
Am I dreaming again?
Blah blah blah.
No,
Blah, blah,
Lucas. How does everyone know my name?
Blah 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 blah.
I know many
Blah
things.
blah 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 blah.
I know about the voices you've been hearing.
Blah blah blah.
Voices telling you what to do.
Blah 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 blah.
What? How?
Blah 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 blah.
I was once just like you.
Blah 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 blah.
A human, a tourist guide, and so they turned me into this. Hey, type. It is this monkey.
Blah blah blah.
What happened to you? I'm not sure, really.
Blah blah blah.
All I remember is
Blah blah blah.
his name,
Blah 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 blah.
Frank.
Blah blah blah.
He just went by Frank the tourist.
Blah blah.
Frank. Who is he?
Blah 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 blah.
I'm not sure,
Blah blah blah.
but he was the last client I've ever worked with
Blah 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 blah.
before turning into this.
Blah 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 blah.
Memory is fuzzy,
Blah
but
blah blah blah.
I remember being taken by him.
Blah blah blah
They
blah.
took me to some jail.
Blah blah blah.
When I woke up,
Blah blah blah.
I was no longer human.
Blah 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 blah.
This is insane.
Blah 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 blah.
There are others like me.
Blah blah blah.
The jail was full of human monkeys,
Blah 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 blah.
slaves.
Blah 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 blah.
They made us work all day
Blah blah blah.
to power some sort of machine
Blah 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 blah.
to serve who knows what purpose.
Blah 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 blah.
I lost track of how long I was trapped.
Blah 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 blah.
That sounds like a nightmare.
Blah 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 blah.
And kind of familiar.
Blah 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 blah.
Luckily,
Blah, blah,
I managed
blah,
to smuggle myself out of there rather,
Blah 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 blah.
hidden in a cargo crate.
Blah 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 blah.
I woke up being transported in some truck
Blah 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 blah
by
blah.
Pharos employees.
Blah 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 blah.
I ran from them as fast as I could.
Blah, blah, blah.
I've been running for hours.
Blah,
What?
blah, blah.
Ferros?
Blah, 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 blah.
That can't be.
Blah, 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 blah,
Listen,
blah,
Lucas,
blah, blah, blah,
I'm
blah,
not sure what is going on either,
Blah, blah, blah,
but I know Ferros is somehow involved.
blah, 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 blah,
And
blah.
this weird Frank guy is the key to finding out.
Blah,
Well, Frank the tourist, huh?
blah, 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 blah.
There is a conspiracy,
Blah,
Lucas.
blah, blah, blah.
You must help me find him,
Blah, blah, blah,
and
blah,
we
blah.
have to stop them. There you go. Welcome in once again, Typey Type, by the way. Hope you're well. How you doing? It's a monkey. It's a talking monkey mystery. What is going on?
Blah, blah, blah.
Eh?
Blah, 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 blah.
Is it talking to you again?
Blah,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
You must fight it. You have a job, you know. The bus is going to leave. This is crazy, Lucas. Are we solving a conspiracy with a talking monkey now? Yeah, I'm going with that.
Blah, 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 blah.
Well, I
Blah,
mean,
blah, 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 blah.
it is a little exciting.
Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah,
blah.
that's right.
Blah, 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 blah,
Ignore
blah.
your voice. I'm going to say, yeah, help him. you know.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, talking monkey.
Blah, blah, blah.
I don't know why, but I trust you.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'll help you, I guess.
Blah, 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 blah.
But I don't want to lose my job.
Blah, 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 blah.
Even if Pharos is involved in a crazy conspiracy,
Blah, 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 blah.
turning people into monkeys and stuff,
Blah, 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 blah.
I still need to work.
Blah, 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 blah.
Sorry.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah,
Listen,
blah,
Lucas,
blah, blah,
just
blah.
help me get some human clothes
Blah, blah, blah,
so I
blah,
can
blah,
disguise myself and investigate. Still look
Blah,
like a
blah,
monkey,
blah,
to be
blah,
honest.
blah,
Sure, I could do that. Right, okay.
blah, 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 blah.
Yes, okay, so we need to find some clothes for the monkey.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Let's go, let's find out. Okay, well, is there anything else here? No. We'll exit out there. So we know
Blah,
about the
blah,
monkey
blah, blah.
now. That
Blah,
was
blah,
weird.
blah, blah.
Better get those clothes. So this tourist is an idiot. Can we, let's see if
Blah,
we...
blah, 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 blah.
Oh. Oh, I think we need the doll's clothes. I think we're going to need the doll's clothes.
Blah, 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 blah.
Some kind of doll.
Blah, 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 blah.
I want that gun so I can win Zario.
Blah, 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 blah.
Some kind of shooting game.
Blah, blah.
Hello.
Blah, 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 blah.
Hello, young man. So, I'm looking for some clothes. What's up with those cops? Your neighbour seems fun. Can I play your game? Got to go. Well, thanks, Bin, for a nice walk today since it didn't rain. Good plan. That sounds very pleasant, Typey Type. It does. I'm glad you've had a good day, you know. Let's see if I can play his game.
Blah, 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 blah.
Gonna play your game.
Blah, blah,
Sure,
blah,
kid.
blah, blah.
I'd love to educate the youth. Oh, right.
Blah, blah, blah,
Attention.
blah, blah.
This is not a drill.
Blah, blah, blah.
You must
Blah,
shoot
blah,
the
blah,
bad
blah.
guys.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Blah,
Ready.
blah, blah, blah.
Go. Shoot the person. I think it wants us to shoot the hippie.
Blah, blah.
Take
Blah,
that,
blah,
scum.
blah, 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 blah.
Let's shoot the rebel. I think let's see what we get if we win, as it were. So let's shoot the things we want to say. Shoot.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah.
Shoot the duck or the turtle. Shoot the turtle. I don't know why, but apparently we've got to shoot the duck. Burn in hell, slow walking piece of garbage.
Blah, 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 blah.
Wow.
Blah, 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 blah.
Congratulations,
Blah,
you
blah,
made it to the end of the game.
blah, blah.
Perfect score too.
Blah.
Yes.
Blah, 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 blah,
What did
blah.
the turtle do?
Blah, blah.
Keep walking, kid.
Blah, blah, blah,
You are
blah.
scaring the customers.
Blah, 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 blah.
That last one really threw me off. Yeah. Poor turtle, exactly, Typey Type. I mean, I won, but... Can I use the flag?
Blah, 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 blah.
Land of dreams and opportunities. Can I do anything else here?
Blah.
William?
Blah, 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 blah.
Hello, young man. So I'm looking for some clothes.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah,
Your
blah,
attire
blah,
seems acceptable to me.
blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
no,
blah,
it's,
blah,
it's
blah.
not for me.
blah, blah.
Well, no clothes in this booth, kid. Your neighbour seems. So let's see if we can get some gossip from
Blah,
our
blah, blah,
neighbour.
blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah,
Ha!
blah, blah,
I
blah,
hate
blah,
that
blah,
guy.
blah, blah, blah,
Complete
blah,
and total
blah,
sellout.
blah, blah,
A little
blah,
lapdog
blah,
of the establishment. Oh dear.
blah, blah,
Terrified of taking a stance on anything.
blah, blah,
Not me, though.
blah, blah,
I'm not
blah,
scared to say
blah,
what I think. Yes, involves,
blah,
like,
blah,
your stance
blah,
on
blah,
toasters.
blah,
My
blah,
game
blah,
is
blah,
integrity. No one tells me what to think.
blah, 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 blah,
And
blah.
I can see that. What's that flag doing?
Blah, 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 blah.
What's that flag doing up there?
Blah, blah, blah,
That
blah,
flag
blah,
represents freedom, kid.
blah, blah, blah,
Freedom of choice.
blah, blah, blah,
Freedom of thought.
blah, blah, blah,
Everything
blah,
people to my left hate. Oh, have you noticed it's left wing and right wing? Here we go.
blah, blah,
I'm not a nationalist.
blah, blah,
Obviously.
blah,
That's not a Malaguay flag, is it? I believe in that flag because I'm not a sheep.
blah, 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 blah,
Coat guy,
blah,
welcome in. My nation is the one I chose, not where I was born.
blah, blah,
But
blah,
luckily,
blah,
Malaguay is looking more free every day.
blah, 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 blah,
Ever
blah,
since Pharos came around.
blah, blah, blah,
Exactly, kid.
blah, 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 blah,
It's weird
blah, blah,
though.
blah,
Every
blah.
problem Pharos seems to solve
blah, 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 blah,
wasn't
blah,
even a problem before they came. Yes.
blah, blah.
Careful, kid.
Blah, blah.
You're starting to sound like a clown. Your house looks familiar. I'm gonna go enough
Blah, blah.
politics for now. Anyway, let's just gotta go for now. I want to go talk to the
Blah,
clown.
blah, blah, blah,
Don't get in trouble, kid. I want to go talk to Clown Boy.
blah.
Hi there.
Blah, blah,
Hello,
blah,
good
blah,
neighbour.
blah, blah,
You're the
blah,
kid from
blah,
the
blah,
open
blah,
house,
blah,
right?
blah, blah,
Oh,
blah,
how I
blah,
wish I
blah,
could
blah,
live in one of those.
blah, blah,
Entertain
blah,
tourists
blah,
all day.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's a living dream. Cool costume. What's the deal with those cops? Nice stand. Do you have any human clothes for sale?
Blah, 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 blah.
Do you sell any human clothes? We need, for those who are late to the party.
blah, 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 blah,
Oh,
blah,
we have a
blah,
diverse
blah,
assortment of fun
blah, blah,
towels.
blah.
Okay. Yeah, we're trying to obtain clothing for a talking monkey. Those who are new to the party. Gonna get one of those fun towels.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah,
Here you
blah,
go.
blah, blah, blah,
That's
blah,
$30. No free sample.
Blah, blah, blah,
Can I have a free sample?
blah, blah,
Nope.
blah,
Unless
blah,
maybe
blah,
we could work something
blah,
out.
blah, 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 blah,
Blobby
blah,
blobby.
blah,
If you
blah,
could
blah,
play
blah,
Mr.
blah,
Soldier's
blah,
game
blah,
over there.
blah, 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 blah,
See
blah,
what it's
blah,
all
blah,
about.
blah, blah, blah,
And
blah,
report.
blah,
We've done
blah,
it. We've done it. We can
blah,
report.
blah, blah,
We can report.
blah, 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 blah,
He won't let me
blah,
play.
blah, 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 blah,
And you
blah,
know,
blah, blah,
Gotta stay on top of the competition.
blah, blah,
But like,
blah, blah,
fun-friendly
blah,
competition.
blah, blah, blah,
We are all
blah,
friends
blah,
here.
blah, blah,
That's nice. So we know
blah,
about
blah,
it.
blah,
So I played the game.
blah, blah, blah,
Please do
blah,
tell.
blah, 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 blah.
It was just a simple shooting range.
blah, blah, blah.
A weirdly anti-turtle shooting range.
blah, 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 blah,
Just
blah,
as I
blah,
expected.
blah, blah, blah,
A hateful
blah,
and bigoted
blah,
display of
blah,
non-fun.
blah, blah, blah,
Anyway,
blah, blah,
thanks.
blah,
Here's your
blah,
Super
blah,
Guardians
blah,
TM
blah,
towel.
blah,
Yay! We've got a towel. What else is going? I'm gonna see if we let's go give the monkey this towel. See if it's good enough.
Blah, 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 blah.
Here's our talking
Blah, blah,
monkey,
blah, blah, blah.
or maybe it's just another voice.
Blah,
Who knows? Actually, so let's go to
blah, 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 blah.
here you go, towel.
Blah, 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 blah.
What's wrong with you, Lucas?
Blah, blah, blah,
I
blah,
can't
blah.
disguise myself with a towel.
Blah, 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 blah,
Find me
blah,
some
blah.
actual clothes. For God's sake. All right then. What else can we get him?
Blah,
I think
blah,
he's
blah,
got.
blah, 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 blah.
Let's talk to the tourist.
Blah.
Hey.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah,
Hello,
blah, blah.
native. Do you need help on how to improve your life? Ungrateful monkey. I know, type it out.
Blah.
Be the man you always wanted to be.
Blah, blah,
Become
blah.
10 times as productive with half the sleep. I'm kind of enjoying sleeping 8 hours a day.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Crazy nightmares and all.
Blah, blah, blah.
Sleep is for the weak. Are you a voice too? Are you one of those voices too?
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm the voice of self-guidance and the voice of self-improvement.
Blah, 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 blah,
The voice
blah.
that can change your life for better.
Blah,
Life
blah,
is
blah,
fine.
blah, blah,
My life is fine. I'm healthy and have a job.
blah, blah, blah,
That sounds
blah,
mediocre to
blah,
me.
blah, blah, blah,
You should
blah,
really, you should read my self-help, self-taught, ghost-written
blah, blah, blah,
guide
blah,
to a
blah,
better
blah.
life.
Blah, 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 blah.
Maybe I need that guide. I need to change
Blah, blah,
clothes.
blah, blah,
I happen to need some new clothes.
Blah, 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 blah,
Any
blah,
ideas
blah.
when I can get some?
Blah, blah, blah.
Have you tried the gift shop? What gift shop?
Blah, 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 blah.
What gift shop?
Blah, blah, blah,
The whole,
blah, blah.
whole town is a gift shop, kid.
Blah, blah.
Good point. I have no money.
Blah, 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 blah.
I have no money.
Blah, blah, blah,
I had to
blah,
beg
blah,
for a coin to leave my house.
blah, blah.
Wow.
Blah, blah, blah,
What an
blah, blah.
enterprising young man. Your clothes look really nice.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Hint, can I have them, please?
Blah, blah, blah,
Could I
blah,
borrow
blah,
them?
Blah, 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 blah.
What? No.
Blah, 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 blah,
This shirt is from the Fucci Summer Collection 20XX. The glasses, Balenciaga shades, 3K. Don't even get me started on the hat. I can give you
Blah,
something
blah,
in
blah, blah,
exchange. Yeah, okay.
Blah.
Maybe we can barter.
Blah, 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 blah.
Barter?
Blah, blah, blah.
Now, this is the real third world experience I paid for. Yeah.
Blah, blah,
I will
blah.
give you my clothes if you can find me
Blah, 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 blah,
a
blah.
traditional local fit.
Blah, blah, blah,
Maybe a
blah,
tunic or
blah.
whatever your people wear. Wow.
Blah, blah,
I enjoy
blah.
collecting memorabilia from around the world.
Blah, blah, blah,
It
blah.
enriches my soul. I get the
Blah,
feeling the
blah,
writer of this is
blah,
not a massive fan of, say,
blah,
American
blah,
tourists.
blah, 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 blah.
Let's see what we can find for him.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, I'll be back.
Blah, blah, blah.
Hasta la vista, baby. I wonder if he'd like the towel.
Blah, 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 blah.
I found this special edition Santa Bellina towel.
Blah, blah, blah.
Pretty cool, huh?
Blah, blah,
Special
blah,
edition.
blah, 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 blah,
It will look
blah,
great in
blah,
my collection.
blah, blah, blah,
Let me
blah,
get
blah,
these
blah.
clothes off. Yes. Oh,
Blah,
God.
blah, blah, blah.
There you
Blah,
go,
blah,
kid.
blah,
Now you can
blah,
dress
blah.
in style.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah.
The monkey!
Blah 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 blah.
This is
blah.
clearly a naked man.
Blah, 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 blah.
Arrest him, Sosa.
Blah, blah, blah.
Did you say
Blah, blah,
Rosa?
blah.
Are you saying that is a woman?
Blah 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 blah. blah,
Thinking
blah,
again.
blah, blah, blah,
He does
blah,
seem like
blah,
a
blah,
talking
blah,
ape.
blah,
Yeah, that's done it
blah,
for
blah,
him.
blah.
You are under arrest.
Blah.
What?
Blah, blah,
I'm not an
blah,
animal.
blah, blah, blah,
If anything,
blah,
I
blah.
consider myself a lion.
Blah blah blah.
Sure thing, chimp.
Blah, 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 blah.
The long arm of the law. Bar stewards. They're never here when it matters.
Blah.
What? Ferris loses a monkey and it's red alert. Meanwhile, people are disappearing every day. If this is the mystery, my buddy went missing weeks ago. They couldn't have cared less.
Blah, 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 blah,
Sorry
blah,
to hear that. Yeah, I tell you, man, there is something weird going on in this town.
blah, blah.
Hmm,
Blah, blah, blah,
I'm
blah,
starting
blah,
to think so too. I've seen stuff, but the police won't listen. And
Blah, 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 blah,
I'm
blah,
sorry,
blah,
but
blah, blah, blah,
I'm
blah.
really late for work.
Blah, blah, blah,
I
blah,
shall
blah,
go. Sorry. Whatever, man. We'll talk. Actually, let's go give this monkey some clothes.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, Mr. Monkey, I got you these. I got you these cool clothes.
Blah, 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 blah.
What
Blah,
is
blah,
this?
blah,
Who
blah,
wears
blah,
this
blah.
garbage?
Blah, 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 blah.
Guy
blah,
said they are very expensive.
Blah, 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 blah.
Whatever.
Blah, blah, blah.
They will distract from the smell.
Blah, 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 blah.
Wish they did. Right, here we
Blah,
go.
blah, 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 blah.
Hey, there we go.
blah,
It fits
blah,
him.
blah,
Look,
blah,
look, look.
Blah,
Somehow
blah,
I feel
blah,
he's got his disguise.
Blah, 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 blah.
Now we can start looking for Frank.
Blah 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 blah.
I'm actually in a rush.
Blah 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 blah
What?
blah 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 blah.
Aren't you going to help me find this guy?
Blah 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 blah.
I got you the clothes.
Blah 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 blah.
Listen, I can't miss work.
Blah blah blah.
I'll come back later and help you.
Blah 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 blah.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry, I missed a bit. There's something.
Blah, blah, blah.
The town's safety is at stake.
Blah
Listen,
Blah, 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 blah,
I
blah,
promise I'll be back.
blah 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 blah.
Sigh,
blah, blah, blah,
whatever.
Blah 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 blah.
I'll ask around and see what I can find.
Blah 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 blah.
Just
blah.
watch your back out there.
Blah
Okay.
Blah.
Bye.
blah 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 blah.
I'll come back later. Right, so maybe we can get to see what our actual work is. But we do need to. Is there anything else we need to ask this guy?
Blah 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 blah.
I'm just trying to get by. All right, let's go see what we can find. Oh Lord, what we got going on here? Enter the store.
Blah 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 blah.
I'm running late. Oh, okay. There's a garage. Let's see where our place of work is, and then we might have to end up coming back here. Statue.
Blah blah.
Enzo
blah, blah,
Mandolini,
blah.
greatest scorer in Malaguay's history.
Blah blah blah.
He was
blah,
born in this neighbourhood. Interesting.
Blah blah blah.
And used to
blah,
play
blah,
on this very square.
Blah 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 blah.
After
blah,
he became
blah,
rich and famous,
blah, 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 blah,
he
blah,
commissioned
blah,
this solid gold statue
Blah 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 blah.
and left it here for everyone to admire. Well, that's nice of him.
Blah 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 blah.
It's kind of in the middle of the square,
Blah 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 blah.
so
blah,
kids
blah.
can no longer play here.
Blah 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 blah.
But it sure is inspiring. Okay. Just wondering if there's anything else we need to. I get the feeling there's an interaction here because we can go down the stairs. Do we want to talk to them now or just keep going? Let's see what we said. Let's talk to these
blah, blah,
rappers.
blah 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 blah.
They seem to be warming up before rapping it out. Ooh. Okay. There's a contest judge.
Blah 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 blah.
I don't have time for this.
Blah 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 blah.
I've got to
blah,
catch the bus.
Blah 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 blah.
Maybe next time. Okay,
Blah,
so there's
blah,
obviously
blah,
going to be bus stop is just down the stairs. Yeah, there's obviously some sort of thing that's going to need to be done.
Low, 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 low. Oh, low, 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 low.
Okay, more tourists. Apologies for those who are now on adverts. I should have a quick swig of water.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah,
It
blah.
must fix it. We don't carry tools since the budget cuts. Okay, then put a MacGyver, then pull a MacGyver or something. Hick. Oh, what? Just figure it out. I guess is this person drunk? I think they might be drunk. Can't leave tourists waiting at the airport. So there's a broken bus. There's some sort of priest. Let's have a look at the priest.
Blah 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 blah.
We need this bus, actually, don't we, to get where we need to go? Oh, this is the mayor.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah
Young
blah.
man. Hi. What's wrong with the bus?
Blah 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Driver broke it down. What? No, I didn't. No, is that so? Hick. I mean, yes, sir, I did. It was my mistake. What's wrong? Yeah, what's with the
Blah, blah,
hiccups?
blah, blah,
Are you
blah.
feeling okay, Mr. Mayor?
Blah, blah, blah.
What do you mean, kid? Hick.
Blah, blah.
I just have some hiccups.
Blah, 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 blah,
I wonder if he's
blah,
been
blah,
hitting
blah,
the source. We know. There's a priest on
Blah,
that
blah,
truck.
blah, blah.
There's a priest on your truck.
blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah,
I was giving
blah,
Father
blah,
Estilro a lift. Hick. Oh, missed. Oh, just like, okay. Oh, right. Just giving him a little tour. All right.
blah, 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 blah.
We are men of the people, you see.
Blah 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 blah.
Also, my convertible is in the shop. I mean, it is very, very Pope-like, isn't it? There's a bit of a Pope mobile. Maybe it ran out of gas. Maybe it ran out of gas. There's
Blah,
something
blah,
else.
blah, blah,
Don't
blah.
think so. No, the tank is almost full.
Blah, blah, blah.
Unlike
blah,
our
blah,
stash,
blah,
am I
blah.
right, Mayor? Hick,
Blah, blah,
we
blah,
emptied our
blah,
bottles
blah.
like it was nothing. Wow.
Blah, blah,
Quiet, Father.
blah, blah,
Father Esther is just dizzy from the trip. Wow. Could I be of any
Blah,
help?
blah, blah.
Maybe I can help.
blah, blah.
Do you have any tools? I have the tools of wit and resourcefulness.
Blah.
No, sorry.
Blah, blah,
That was just a no.
blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah,
Let me write you a
blah,
service
blah,
order.
blah, blah, blah,
And my
blah,
signature
blah,
over here. Hick, hick, hick. And take it and find someone to fix the bus. Okay.
blah, blah,
They won't charge you.
blah, blah, blah.
Perks of being the mayor, huh? Okay. Alright, so we now got... Farewell. Get the bus fixed. Quick, we can't make tourists wait.
Blah, blah.
Are you okay? Yeah. It's just... I hate the mayor. He was driving drunk as usual and came out of nowhere. The old bus couldn't take the sudden braking. This old... Yeah, there we
Blah,
go.
blah, blah.
Is this the only bus running? Yes, since the budget cuts. Only bus that comes as far from the
Blah,
coast.
blah, blah, blah.
I need to get to the airport. Sorry, kid, this bus isn't going anywhere soon. Okay, we got to fix the
Blah,
bus.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, no choice.
Blah, blah, blah,
I have to
blah,
try and find help. Thanks, kid. I'm getting old for this. Okay, so we're gonna have to go explore and find somebody who can fix this. So I think back up. Yeah, back up. This. Actually, do I have the works order? Let's have a look at it.
Blah, 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 blah.
I can't use it. Oh, I thought maybe I could read it or something, but I guess it's just find somebody who can do fixing.
Blah, 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 blah.
Dude, you need to get your act together. You call that hyping?
Blah, blah, blah,
You
blah,
gotta
blah,
seek the
blah,
gangster
blah,
in you. So much for keeping it real.
blah, blah, blah,
It's
blah,
not
blah,
like
blah,
that,
blah,
bro.
blah, 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 blah.
You know I keep it real,
Blah, blah,
but
blah,
maybe
blah,
your
blah,
reality
blah,
needs
blah,
more
blah.
style.
Blah, blah,
Get a
blah,
tattoo
blah,
or some
blah,
bling.
blah, 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 blah,
Maybe
blah,
flash a
blah,
gun
blah.
or something. What are you talking about, bro? We aren't gangsters. Last week you fell off your bike and cried.
Blah, 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 blah,
What?
blah, blah,
You
blah,
noticed?
blah,
I
blah,
mean,
blah, blah,
nah,
blah,
man, you
blah,
tripping.
blah, blah, blah,
We ain't
blah,
leaving
blah,
the hood
blah.
with that attitude. Baby, I don't want to leave that bad. You're such a phony. You talk big about loving the hood, but all you want to do is win this stupid contest. Okay, so you can move out.
Blah, 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 blah.
Man, you got it all twisted. Yeah, sure. I'm out of here. Okay,
Blah, blah, blah,
fine.
blah,
I don't
blah,
need
blah,
you.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm screwed. Right. I wonder if I can nick that air horn. It feels like the sort of thing I'm going to need for
Blah,
something.
blah, blah, blah,
Hey,
blah,
you
blah,
can't
blah,
have that. Boombox. Ooh,
Blah, 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 blah.
that's one tiny boombox. Okay.
Blah, blah. Blah,
So-
blah, blah, blah,
Yo. What happened?
blah, 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 blah,
What happened
blah,
to your friend?
blah, 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 blah,
You know how it
blah,
is, man.
Blah, 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 blah,
Welcome in.
blah,
I'm sorry
blah.
the thing isn't working still. Not a trucking game. Unfollow. I know. We're actually doing. We're doing this this adventure game. It's really good.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah.
Blah,
But
blah, blah,
whatever.
blah,
I need a
blah,
new
blah,
hype
blah,
man.
blah, 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 blah.
Interested? I'm doing all right. Abs. It's good to see you. You a bit tired yourself? Yeah. So rest up if you can, then, mate. But yeah, we are. Yeah, we're just. We're giving this game a go as part of the. It's the Indie Game Collective Showcase, and we're doing Tourist Trap, and there's a mystery with a talking monkey in it. It's marvelous. We're going to get an early night here. The good plan, mate. Good plan if you're tired. But yeah, we're just trying to work out how to fix a bus at the moment.
Blah, blah, blah.
Hi,
Blah.
man. What's that about?
Blah, 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 blah,
Gotta
blah,
keep the
blah,
crowd
blah,
excited.
blah, blah, blah,
Pumped.
blah, blah, blah,
While I
blah,
shoot my
blah.
lyrics. Do I have to be gangster?
Blah, 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 blah.
Do I have to be act
Blah,
tough?
blah, blah, blah,
I'm not a
blah,
very tough person.
blah, 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 blah,
Man,
blah,
just
blah,
like me,
blah,
just make
blah,
me
blah,
look good.
blah,
I'm
blah,
desperate.
blah,
I'll
blah,
take what
blah,
I can
blah,
get.
blah, 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 blah,
You can
blah.
keep the air horn after you help me out. Okay, that's obviously important then. All right, I'm in.
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Let's
blah,
do
blah.
this.
Blah 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 blah.
Right, the judge won't stop at looking at that guy over there. First, we need to make him look this way. What's up with
blah,
Bob?
blah.
Yeah, what's up with the small man in the big suit? He's a scout for the talent show. If he digs my stuff, I'm in.
Blah.
Oh, missed that then. Do you think you can win the talent show? For sure, man. What could go wrong?
Blah 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 blah.
Well, you could fail.
Blah 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 blah.
Make an ass of yourself in front of everyone. You know. Listen, dude. I know you're new in this hype man business. But this ain't it. You got to hype him up, mate. Oops, sorry. Okay, so we'll
Blah
catch.
blah 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 blah.
All right. Peace. So let's see if we can hype him up.
Blah.
Hi.
Blah,
Good
blah,
morning.
blah, blah, blah,
I can't get my eyes off this guy.
Blah, 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 blah.
His art is
Blah
mesmerizing.
blah 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 blah.
What's he drawing?
Blah, blah,
Oh,
blah,
I'm not
blah.
sure, really.
Blah, 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 blah.
But he is so desperate.
Blah, blah,
It's
blah,
exquisite. Let's have a look
Blah
at
blah
the
blah blah blah.
What are you drawing?
I'm
starving, man. I just want to stop and grab a bite. This dude's been watching me draw for hours. I thought he was going to give me something, but he's just standing there like a weirdo.
Blah, blah,
Exquisite.
blah, blah,
Such
blah,
desperation. Whatever.
Got
Got anything to eat?
Blah blah. Blah.
No, sorry. Okay, so just working at the chain of events here. He needs some food, so because then he'll stop drawing. If I do that, the judge will lose interest and go listen to the hype here, and then we get an air horn for whatever reason. So we need to go find some food. We saw a store previously, so if we go back now, I assume there is an opportunity to
Blah,
check
blah,
the
blah,
store.
blah, blah,
Oh
blah,
god, it's the
blah,
monkey! It's the monkey! It's the talking monkey!
Blah blah. Blah 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 blah.
You're still here.
Blah 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 blah.
What's the work is busted.
Blah 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 blah.
I need to find a way to fix it.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, whatever.
Blah blah blah.
Listen,
blah,
I've been snooping around,
blah blah.
and I
blah,
think
blah, blah.
I know where to find Frank the tourist.
Blah blah blah
Or
blah 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 blah.
where to look for him at least.
Blah 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 blah.
Really? That's great.
Blah blah blah.
And a
blah,
little
blah.
scary.
Blah 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 blah.
Is he close by?
Blah 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 blah.
I heard he's by the
Blah
coast.
blah blah blah.
The coast?
blah, blah,
That's
blah.
super far away.
Blah
And literally
blah blah blah. blah.
on the opposite direction from the airport.
Blah 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 blah.
Who
blah,
cares
blah.
about the airport, Lucas?
Blah blah blah.
If we
blah.
don't find this guy,
Blah 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 blah.
or
blah, blah,
you or anyone you know could be next.
Blah blah.
Hmm.
Blah 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 blah.
Still, we aren't going anywhere without the bus.
Blah 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 blah.
Maybe if we get it fixed,
Blah 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 blah.
it can take us to the coast after my shift.
Blah 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 blah.
Aren't
blah,
you
blah.
listening to me?
Blah blah blah.
We
blah,
don't
blah,
have
blah.
time for work, kid.
Blah 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 blah.
Sigh.
Blah, blah, blah,
Whatever,
blah,
just
blah.
get the bus fixed.
Blah 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 blah.
I'm on it. Right, okay. So, Monkey's desperate to get moving. Let's check the store, see if we can find some food.
Blah.
Blah, 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 blah,
Welcome.
blah, blah,
We are
blah,
open
blah,
24
blah, blah,
hours,
blah,
24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
blah, 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 blah,
All
blah,
our
blah,
products
blah,
are
blah, blah,
Ferris
blah,
approved.
blah, blah, blah,
Enjoy
blah,
your
blah,
shopping. That's Lupe. Let's have a look at the fruit.
Blah 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 blah.
Ooh, they're so shiny and smooth.
blah, 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 blah,
Designed
blah,
in
blah,
Ferris
blah, blah,
Labs.
blah, 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 blah,
As
blah,
tasty and
blah, blah, blah,
nutritious as it can get. She's got a weird smile. Can I just say this? I'm not here to kind of like, body shame or anything, but that is a slightly unnatural smile. I don't like it. Nobody should smile that much. What's in the fridge?
Blah 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 blah.
That fridge light sure is bright.
blah, 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 blah,
Oh,
blah,
that
blah,
isn't
blah,
light.
blah, 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 blah,
It's the
blah, blah,
tasty
blah,
glow
blah,
of
blah,
Ferros
blah,
luminescent drinks.
Blah
God.
blah blah.
Is that safe to drink?
blah, 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 blah,
Of
blah,
course,
blah, blah,
but
blah,
not for
blah.
pregnant women, babies, elders.
Blah blah blah. blah.
Okay, message received. She looks like a human gecko. Let's find out
Blah,
what's
blah.
going on with her.
Blah, 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 blah,
May
blah,
I
blah,
help
blah,
you?
blah.
Do you know how to fix a bus? You seem to be a big fan of
Blah blah
Ferris.
blah 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 blah.
Wow, you seem to really like Ferris.
Of
course. They are the engine fueling our economy. What would we do without them?
Blah 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 blah.
So
blah.
this is an official Ferris store? Sort of. After Ferris Markets monopolised, I mean, revolutionised the food retail industry, they bought out many mom and pop shops, like this very one, and kept them afloat for tourist appeal.
Blah 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 blah.
Oh,
blah,
I
blah,
see.
blah, blah, blah,
Ferris
blah,
has helped me a lot too. Aren't you one of the open house residents down the block?
Blah 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 blah.
Yep, that's me.
Blah 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 blah.
Sorry,
blah,
have we met?
Blah blah blah.
My
blah.
memory hasn't been the best lately. Oh, of course. You come around very often.
I'll drink to that.
I shall hydrate almost religiously. Oddly, a few weeks ago, I didn't see you for a couple of days.
Blah blah.
Yeah, I do like the little blah blah sounds. They all have their own sort of like general little way of talking. It's quite sweet. The fruit looks shiny,
Blah 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 blah. Blah
almost plastic. Thanks to Ferris Labs.
blah 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 blah.
The fruit comes from a lab. If only I could speak this way at work. Yeah, I wish. This is tastier and more nutritious, and won't spoil as fast.
Blah 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 blah.
Still, it's kind of strange, isn't it?
Not
really. You should try some.
Blah 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 blah.
Don't have any money.
Blah 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 blah.
Could I get a free sample?
blah?
Maybe some kind of barter?
Blah 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 blah.
A quirky value exchange that we both benefit of?
As
fun as that sounds, I'm sorry, but according to the Pharos Merchant Code, I'm not allowed to accept any form of payment besides money. And our Pharos friends are always with us.
Blah
Hmm.
blah 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 blah.
I see, don't worry. I wish I could help you. Don't you mind the security cameras? Do you ever feel like you're being watched? I like to think my boss is keeping me company. Oh wow, that's weird. Not at all. I've got nothing to hide. What a great attitude and work ethic. Ha 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 ha. Oh dear. Do you know how to fix a bus? Do you know how to fix it? Why not? Might as well ask her. Oh well, sir, you are in luck. The very owner of this fine establishment is a mechanic. That's good. His name is Mr. Salazar. His workshop is right next door. Ah. Okay. Gotta
Blah
go.
blah.
Let's go. Yeah. Jade! All right, Jade. How you doing, my dear? How are you doing? It's marvellous to see you. Jade, this game's got a talking monkey in it. Seriously, it's got a talking monkey. It's absolutely astonishing. There's a monkey in it, and it talks. Top game. But by the way, so far the puzzles have been like, fine. There's been nothing too esoteric in the puzzles. They've been fine. But if there's anything that comes along that stumps me, then, by all means help me out. You are watching Pharos News. You can't stop the news. Right, this is Mr. Salazar.
Blah 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 blah.
Excuse me, sir. You're watching Pharos News. News every day, all day, non-stop. Yeah, there's talking monkey.
Blah 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 blah.
Don't think you can hear me with the TV.
Blah blah blah.
And he
blah,
seems
blah.
busy and very
Blah
intimidating.
blah blah blah. blah.
I wouldn't dare touch him.
Blah 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 blah.
I need to get his attention. So we need the air horn. Right, it's all beginning to make sense. To get Mr. Salazar, we need the air horn. To get the air horn, we need to win the rap battle. To win the rap battle, we need to, first of all, distract the judge who's not looking at the rapper. The rapper, and then we can help the rapper out. So basically, though, the judge is distracted by a starving artist, and the way we need to get the artist to go away is get him some food, which is in this store, and we need to find a way to kind of get food out of this store. I feel that the security camera is the problem, and we need to turn the security camera off. If I've missed anything, let me know. I don't think him hitting the engine with a wrench is going to fix that car. It's kind of how I do it, to be honest. Oh, pliers. Yes, pliers. I want them.
Blah, 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 blah.
Somebody stop me. Because now I can go... I'm going to walk out and I'm going to cut the security camera. If I can... I think the wire might be indoor. So there's me talking monkey. I might get to play with an axe in the week. Oh, wow. Are you going to one of those axe throwing places, Jade? Oh, fantastic. If you do, you obviously have to take pictures. Though I've been told definitely no go nearing the axe. No going near the axe. Oh. No, at my granddad's, they use a log burner. Oh, I thought you were going to go to one of those like axe throwing places. That'd be amazing. I could just imagine you with an axe. It'd be fantastic. It would be a sight to behold, Jade. No lie.
Blah 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 blah.
Welcome.
blah,
We're
blah,
open
blah,
24
blah,
hours a
blah,
day,
blah,
7
blah,
days a
blah.
week. I'm going to sort out the security camera now.
Blah 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 blah.
Not that excited.
Blah,
That's
blah,
all right,
blah,
Jade.
blah,
It's,
blah,
I mean, it's
blah,
good
blah.
that you're getting to sort out stuff at your granddad's, though. I'd love to go axe throwing, though, imagine. Mate, we need to sort it. DM me. Don't call me. DM me. Jade, we'll sort out some sort of axe throwing thing. It'd be amazing. There's a few of those places knocking around the country, isn't there? Right, so I think it's pliers on this wire. Did that work or did I not get it right? Let's try it again.
Blah, blah.
Sweet dreams. Yes.
Blah 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 blah.
Finally
blah, blah,
free,
blah, blah.
kinda. Oh look, I love how she's normal now. I've done the axe throwing thing for my friend's wife's birthday a few years ago. It was fun. Fantastic. Exactly. It does look good. I would also love to use a chainsaw, but you know. Oh, I'd love to see you with a chainsaw as well. Good to my granddad's. I use a hatchet for kindling. Also, we have an axe throwing place in Kidderminster. Oh my God, Jessica! It sounds like Jessica is has got the entertainment capital of axe-related activities there. I think Jade. I think we've got a location. Right, let's talk to her properly now. Hey, Lupe.
Blah, blah.
Hey.
Blah 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 blah.
Hello.
Blah 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 blah.
I thought you were okay with the
Blah,
camera.
blah, 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 blah.
Well, I think we know
Blah,
she
blah,
wasn't.
blah, 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 blah.
Keeps you company, yada yada.
Blah blah blah.
Come on,
blah,
man. I was fronting.
Blah blah. blah,
Wish I
blah.
could get out of here. I've got to remember not to touch the fire with my hand. Wear the gloves. Yeah, good idea. Fire is bad in that regard, yes. So everything you said about Ferris was a lie? Yes.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah,
Yes, of
blah,
course.
blah, blah, blah,
What
blah,
kind of
blah.
idiot would like Ferris?
Blah.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah,
Anyway,
blah, blah,
don't
blah.
rat me out.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I wouldn't dare.
Blah, 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 blah.
Unless someone asked me very sternly.
Blah, 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 blah,
I appreciate
blah,
your
blah,
honesty.
Blah,
Blah, blah, blah, blah.
So have we actually met before?
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, man. You really don't remember.
Blah, blah, blah.
You tourist
Blah, blah,
guides
blah,
really
blah,
are
blah.
exploited.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh,
blah,
it's
blah,
a tough job, but at least I got one.
Blah, 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 blah,
That's
blah,
how they
blah.
get you, man. Why do you hate
Huh?
them so much?
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I don't know.
Blah, blah,
A
blah,
million
blah,
reasons.
blah, blah, blah,
How
blah, blah,
about
blah, 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 blah,
I used to be a
blah,
student
blah,
of political
blah,
science
blah, blah, blah,
until
blah,
Ferris
blah,
came around
blah,
and
blah, blah, blah,
privatised my college.
blah, blah, blah,
They
blah,
turned the
blah,
school into
blah,
an
blah, 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 blah,
indoctrination
blah,
centre
blah,
for
blah, blah,
prospective employees.
blah, blah, blah.
What?
Blah, 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 blah. Blah,
Are you
blah,
saying the Ferris Institute of Tourism and Good Manners is a scam?
blah, 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 blah,
Duh.
blah, blah, blah,
Anyway,
blah,
that's
blah,
why I'm
blah.
stuck in this crap job.
blah, 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 blah,
You
blah,
could
blah,
always
blah.
win the talent show
Blah, 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 blah,
and
blah,
go
blah.
far away to a better life.
Blah, 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 blah,
Don't
blah,
make me
blah.
laugh, dude. Plus, I'm going to have so much time to work on painting my miniature models. Going to be a pro by the end of the week. Yeah, looking forward to the pictures of those as they come along. Then, Jade. You know, hopefully you can share some in Discord. Love to see how they go. Oh yeah, I want a fruit now, don't I? Can I get a
Blah.
fruit? So,
Blah, 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 blah,
since you
blah,
hate your
blah.
job,
Blah, blah, blah,
can I
blah,
get a
blah,
fruit?
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, whatever.
Blah, 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 blah,
They
blah.
don't pay me enough
Blah,
to
blah,
stop
blah, blah.
shoplifters.
blah,
It's
blah,
part
blah,
of his
blah,
hat,
blah,
Jade. Oh, I don't want to shoplift.
Blah, blah,
Just
blah,
take
blah,
it,
blah.
dude.
blah,
Okay, thanks. Nice. Okay, that'll
blah,
do.
blah,
Yeah, okay.
Blah, 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 blah,
Have a good
blah,
one.
blah,
blah, blah,
Delicious.
blah, blah, blah,
Tastes like crap.
blah, 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 blah.
Better than nothing, I guess.
blah,
Right.
blah, blah,
I won't
blah.
be so sure. So now we can now do a chain of events here now, because we can now give the starving artist something to eat. But yeah, he's like it says it's a fun little commentary on, like, you know, on gentrification of that happens in parts of the world, and a bit again about how first world tourists do treat them as like living zoos. You can tell there's kind of, you know, there's obviously some, you know, some angry commentary behind the humour. Right, so I'm going to give this to this artist, and he's going to go, thank you. Pharaoh's fruit. That's what I'm talking about, man. Thanks.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, this is absolutely dull.
Blah, 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 blah,
Let's
blah.
see here. Right, now he's looking, so I can go back here, and we can do our thing.
Blah,
Sup? Yo. We are ready for
blah,
the show.
blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
The judge is waiting. All right, time to shine. Yo, 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 show is starting. My name is Lil Tot here with my boy L Money.
Blah,
What? Just roll it. Go ahead, start to hype me. Yeah.
blah. Blah, 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 blah,
Yo,
blah,
yo,
blah,
yo.
blah, blah, blah.
This is very embarrassing.
Blah, 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 blah.
Meh. Come on, bro. This is our chance. Don't blow it. Ahem. Yeah, okay. Life is harsh, but I feel no fear. Starting from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah, word up.
Blah, blah,
Word.
Blah, 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 blah.
blah, 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 blah.
I can't do this. You're killing me, man. Monkey.
Blah, blah, blah,
Whoa.
blah, blah, blah,
You
blah.
can do it, Lucas.
Blah, blah, blah,
Uh-huh.
blah, blah,
I can?
blah. Blah, blah,
Okay.
blah.
Yeah. Yeah. Life in the hood is tough, but I'm a diamond in the rough. Hate's gonna hate. I'm a ball. Yeah, 24/7, getting that dough. And I'm gonna go, yo, yo.
Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah,
blah,
yeah. Ha.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, man, do your thing.
Blah,
All
blah,
right,
blah, blah,
nice. Yeah, bro, that's it. Okay, bro. All right, I'm gonna leave this dub very soon. No more early rises, dose till noon. Live the dream, millions in my pocket. Hop on me rocket, next stop the moon. Air horn. Yes.
Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah, woohoo.
blah, 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 blah.
Yes, very good.
Blah, 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 blah,
Congratulations, kids.
blah, blah, blah,
You
blah,
made it.
Blah, blah, blah.
Wiz is in his element talking like this, apparently. Well, of course I'm in, yeah.
blah, 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 blah,
We
blah,
did
blah,
it.
blah, blah,
That
blah,
was
blah,
fun.
blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
You
blah.
kids got the right idea.
Blah, blah,
You will
blah,
leave this
blah,
dump
blah.
soon enough.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah.
Dump? Hey, man, you did great. Thanks a lot. Keep that air horn. You earned it.
Blah, 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 blah,
It
blah.
was really fun.
Blah, 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 blah.
Maybe we can do it again sometime. Yeah, sure, man. I'll check with my producer and manager. And I'll squeeze you in a session or whatever.
Blah, 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 blah,
What, manager? I'm big time now, bro. I can't be playing like some nobody. There you go. Catch you later. Sure, thanks. Right, so there we go. Oh, we got an achievement for that. So we've now done that, which now means we've got an air horn, which means we can now distract the mechanic, which means he can come fix the bus. Unless he's got something for us to do. There were 2 T's in later. Bug it. Right, so what we'll do now is air horn Mr. Salazar. What the hell? What do you want? There's a broken bus down the road. Yes.
blah, 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 blah.
There's a broken bus down the road which needs assistance. I'm busy. Maybe tomorrow.
Blah, 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 blah.
I mean,
Blah, 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 blah.
sorry, but you don't look that busy.
Blah, 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 blah.
You just have been hitting that car with your wrench. I mean, it's true, isn't it, really? These damn kids think they know everything. I'll be damned. In my times, we had respect for our elders. I need the books.
Blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
I
blah,
need the
blah,
bus fixed so I can go
Blah.
to work. Not my problem, kid. In my times, we would walk 10 hours every day just to get to and from work. We worked 12-hour shifts. That's how this country was built.
Blah, 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 blah.
Did you sleep 2 hours? That's right. And I'm perfectly healthy at my 35 years of age.
Blah, 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 blah.
So I'm back. Corner shop turned into a B&M. Oh, you went to the Aladdin's cave of B&M, Casper. What did you get? Oh, you've got to share. What did you get? Did you find anything of a... Did you find, like, I don't know, some Tupperware? I don't know what you can find in there these days. Party poppers? I don't know. What? Oh, you've got to let us know. Hey, CJ, welcome in as well, mate. There's a talking monkey in this game. It's everything I've ever dreamed of. Oh, I've got the service order from the mayor. I've got this service order
Blah, blah, blah,
from the
blah, blah.
mayor. But it's good to see you, CJ. Look, the mayor needs this bus fixed. You should have said that from the start. Shut up. Of course I'll help the mayor. I'll meet you there. Okay, good. Okay, that's good. I think we're golden. I think we can now go out to the bus and see if we can get it moving. There we go. Oh dear. B&M. Oh. Let's see. What did you get? Got some art supplies, so going to do some drawing. Nice. That does remind me, actually, just as an aside, everybody, I have been collating the Bob Ross. You know, or let's rewind slightly. When we did the while I'm walking to where I need to walk to, when we did the Hallow stream in October for the Blue Cross UK, we hit 1,000, which was he's talking. Hang on, he's talking. Is the bus working again? Of course. Make sure to let the mayor know who helped out. Always good to score some points with him. Finally, this nightmare is over. Thanks a lot. Listen, kid, since you were so kind to help out, you decide our first stop. Where are we going? Okay, right, I'll check this out in a minute. Right, so there's my choice. I've got the choice of where the monkey wants to go, which is the coast, or I've got to go to the airport for my job. Okay? One or the other. We'll decide that in a minute. But yes, because we hit £1,000, that was like the stretch charity goal for me to do a Bob Ross stream, of which then I will auction off or raffle off the requisite, the drawing, the resultant drawing that I do. So I've been collecting. I've got materials. I had a few bits and bobs. I've just been sorting them out. I've now got an easel, and I've got a canvas. I just need to check that I've got all the other bits and pieces. I think I'm almost there. So what I'm going to do is get hold of some YouTube vids of Bob Ross and look for the ones that I like the look of, and then I'll put it to a vote as to which one you'd like me to do on stream. And then I've just got to get the logistics sorted for it will be a scuffed stream because it will be doing it'll be doing stuff like not here, it'll be downstairs and what have you. So I'll probably scuff it off off the laptop. So I need to get that sorted. So yes, that's coming soon. I just need to just finish off the prep for that. And you can say, yeah, we'll do some artistic Bob Ross stuff. Might need to get some art stuff soon for reasons, hopefully mysterious. Oh dear. Never seen this game before. Is it good? It's great fun. It's great fun. So as you can see in the middle of the middle top screen, Casper, this is the Indie Game Collective Showcase. We get. I'm a member of the Indie Game Collective, a group of like-minded indie game fans, and ably administrated by some really hard-working and fantastic team members. One of them being the real Pengy, lounge member here, and games come through. You know, they do outreach and they get some keys, and we do demos. You know, and what we're trying to do is absolutely try and big up the signal boost these games. Talking of which, click on, if you like what you've been looking at seeing, do click on that wishlist link. That's not an affiliate link. It's nothing to do with like money generation. It just basically that curator clan ID at the end is just so that they can see that it was the Indie Game Collective that boosted the signal. So if you do drop it onto your wish list, if you could click on there, they will see that it's through the Indie Game Collective, me and others who've been playing this game, that has basically helped boost it up the algorithm in terms of wish lists and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's great. And we did a few last year. Went a little quiet towards the end of the year for various reasons, but it's ramping up again, and there are at least a couple more that are upcoming that I really like the look of, and I've put my hand up for keys. If they come through, again, we will be doing more of these specials, basically. So yeah, this is what we're up to. Right, I have a choice. I'm going to put it to chat. I have a job to do, I need to go to the airport, or we should go to the coast and investigate the missing people. Monkey wants us to go to the coast. The main character here, feels that they should go to their job at the airport. Which one should we do? I kind of know what we probably should do, but you know. I do like Monkey's bucket hat. It's very fetching. It's very fetching. Suits him, and his little sunglasses. They're lovely. I think we'll go to the coast. Let's do what Monkey wants.
Blah, 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 blah.
That's what I was
Blah,
thinking.
blah. Blah,
Well,
blah, blah.
driver,
Blah, blah, blah.
we are going to the coast.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, why? See, it's a talking monkey. It talks. That settles it. Yes, there we go. Hey, we made it to Act 2. Escape the Hood was the achievement. Yes.
Blah, 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 blah.
Fill up your lungs,
Blah, blah,
Lucas.
blah, 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 blah,
The
blah.
sea air, so refreshing.
Blah, 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 blah.
Don't really like the beach.
Blah, blah, blah,
The sand
blah,
makes me uncomfortable.
blah, 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 blah.
Man, you are such a wimp.
Blah,
Huh?
blah, blah, blah,
All
blah.
right.
Blah, 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 blah,
We need
blah.
to find Frank the tourist.
Blah, 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 blah,
Where
blah,
should we
blah.
start?
Blah, 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 blah.
My manager's office is right there.
Blah, 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 blah,
At the
blah.
tourist shack.
Blah, 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 blah.
He knows everything about tourists.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, let's move. All right then.
Blah, blah. Blah.
Hi, Lewis. I mean,
Blah,
Mr. Gomez.
Blah 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 blah.
Lucas,
blah,
what are you doing here?
Blah blah blah.
Shouldn't you be at the airport to pick up
blah,
Mr. and
blah.
Mrs. Turner?
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, about that.
Blah.
Well,
Blah 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 blah.
I'm waiting.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah blah.
They died.
blah.
What?
Blah,
What?
blah, 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 blah.
I mean,
Blah,
yeah,
blah, blah,
Mr. and Mrs. Turner died.
Blah, blah,
Oh my
blah,
God, I
blah,
cannot
blah,
believe this.
Blah blah blah.
I swear today is not my day.
Blah 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 blah.
First the missing tourist and now death.
Blah, blah.
What?
Blah, blah, blah.
Missing tourist?
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
blah, blah,
we happen to have misplaced a tourist.
Blah blah blah.
That
blah.
guy's girlfriend.
Blah, 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 blah.
Better
Blah,
find
blah,
her,
blah,
man.
blah, blah, blah,
I'm going
blah,
to sue the
blah, blah,
bananas
blah,
out
blah,
of this shanty town.
blah, blah, blah,
Nobody
blah,
messes with my
blah, blah,
property.
blah,
Oh
blah.
my God.
Blah, blah,
Oh
blah,
my
blah.
God. He
Blah,
seems
blah,
angry.
blah, blah.
Yeah. Oh, he seems lovely, this guy. There's like I said, there is some real kind of disdain for the worst kind of tourists in this game. You know? Okay. Let's ask who this guy is first.
Blah, 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 blah.
Who is he?
Blah blah blah.
Oh, you know, I can't say much.
Blah blah blah.
But he's the son of a very powerful man.
Blah, 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 blah.
What are you mumbling over there?
Blah, blah, blah,
I'm a
blah,
self-made
blah,
millionaire.
blah, 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 blah,
Influencer, visionaire, trendsetter.
Blah, 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 blah,
Humph,
blah,
you
blah,
little
blah.
rats.
Blah 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 blah.
Is this Sarah stream? Wow. Right,
Blah,
I'm
blah.
looking for a tourist.
Blah,
You
blah.
know, funnily enough,
Blah, blah, blah,
I happen
blah,
to be
blah,
looking
blah,
for a tourist too. I am. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Blah, blah,
Right, yeah, I know,
blah,
Jade
blah,
Rats.
blah.
Is that so, Lucas?
Blah.
Yeah,
Blah, blah, blah,
but I don't have much information.
blah, blah,
I
blah.
only know his name.
blah, blah, blah.
His name is
Blah,
Frank.
blah, blah, blah.
Franktosaurus.
Blah, 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 blah,
He is
blah, blah.
evil personified, the devil himself.
Blah, 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 blah.
Pure, simple, unadulterated
Blah,
darkness.
blah, 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 blah.
May God have mercy on your soul if you come across him.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I know Frank.
Blah,
Oh,
blah, 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 blah.
oh,
Blah, blah, blah.
yeah, he's a regular customer.
Blah, 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 blah.
You must have met him by now, Lucas.
Blah, blah, blah.
I don't think so.
Blah, 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 blah.
So
blah.
tell us what you know.
Blah, blah, blah,
Where
blah,
is
blah,
he?
blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Sorry, guys.
Blah, blah, blah,
I can't
blah,
share
blah,
personal
blah.
info about our customers.
Blah, blah, blah.
Ferris's privacy laws, you know. So shall I just say, hey, Dewhurst, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Soon he said influ, he lost me. Yeah. How's it going in your part of the world, Dewhurst? Not too bad. That's good to hear. Yeah, it was good. We said we're playing this point and click adventure, tourist trap. It's great fun. Really enjoying the humour. It's not too taxing, certainly not too far so far, which is good. And it's got a real kind of, it's got a really quite pointed message about, the worst kind of tourists and how they can, they can ruin certain places. In terms, we see it's actually a bit of a hot topic in some areas, certainly some cities that are trying to restrict the number of tourists who can visit. I mean, Venice for one is looking to do stuff there. Because they just get overwhelmed, and it's to the detriment of the city, Towels on the sunbeds, that too, Let's say matter of life or
Blah,
death.
blah, 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 blah.
Matter of life or death.
Blah.
Death.
Blah, 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 blah.
Death.
Blah, blah, blah,
Don't care, man.
blah, blah, blah.
Oh, my job is on the line. Sorry, I pressed that too quickly. Remember, I already have a missing tourist to deal with, so we've got to sort the tourist out first. Yeah, sort of thing. We've got to find the missing tourist, then he'll tell us about Frank. Death.
Blah, 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 blah.
So I could help. All right.
Blah, 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 blah.
If you promise to tell me where to find Frank.
Blah, 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 blah,
Okay.
blah, 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 blah.
I don't have much choice.
Blah, blah, blah.
I will tell you where Frank is
Blah, blah,
if
blah,
if
blah.
you bring the girl back.
Blah, 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 blah.
More distractions.
Blah, 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 blah.
Here,
Blah, blah, blah.
take this Ferris sunglasses. Take this Ferris sunglasses for tourists.
Blah, 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 blah.
Sunglasses for tourists.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, they help ease the view,
Blah, 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 blah.
if you know what I mean.
Blah, blah.
I don't.
Blah, blah, blah,
Just
blah.
take them.
Blah, blah, blah,
They need
blah,
batteries
blah.
to work,
Blah, 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 blah,
but they
blah,
could help
blah.
you in your quest. Okay.
Blah, blah.
Ooh,
Blah, blah.
neat.
Blah, 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 blah.
More junk.
Blah, 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 blah.
Anyway,
Blah, blah, blah.
find the girl.
Blah, blah, blah,
Maybe the
blah,
boyfriend can give you some clues.
Blah, 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 blah.
He's intimidating, but I will talk to him.
Blah, blah, blah.
Bye. Okay, right. So there we go. I reckon the monkey did it. Serial killer monkey. I mean, it could be the plot twist. It could be the plot twist that the monkey's the killer. Right, trying to find your partner.
Blah?
Could you describe her?
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, blah blah blah.
Blah, 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 blah,
Take
blah,
this.
blah, blah,
It's
blah.
her lipstick.
Blah, blah, blah,
Maybe you can
blah,
track
blah,
her,
blah,
dog.
blah,
Wow.
blah, blah, blah,
Thank
blah,
you.
blah, blah,
Stop
blah,
wasting
blah,
time
blah,
and
blah,
find
blah,
her.
blah, blah, blah.
Oh dear, I don't want to help this guy, frankly, but there we are. So I've got lipstick, I've got the glasses. So can I put the glasses on now?
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I need to get batteries. Okay.
Blah, 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 blah.
That guy's a douche. Yes, he is. Okay, I think. Let's have a look at the totem a minute.
Blah, 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 blah.
Not really
blah, blah, blah,
autochthonous,
blah, blah,
but
blah.
it looks nice. I need to look that word up. Yeah, I love that he's called. Yeah, he just can't be doing
blah,
it.
blah,
Oh
blah.
God, it's the detective. Hello. Listen, kid, I'm going on a secret investigation.
Blah?
Where's your partner? Sosa is doing all the paperwork for that monkey we caught. That's right, we framed somebody else to be the monkey. That worked quite well. It was a whole thing. The monkey kept insisting he was human, and he had and had rights. A bureaucratic nightmare.
Blah, blah, blah,
I
blah.
can imagine. But listen, I'm too sly to be kept in the office doing dumb paperwork. I know something is up, and I've been hearing big rumours.
Blah.
Rumours? Rumours about missing people. A secret conspiracy. Just like my favourite TV show. Twin Palm Trees. A detective like myself uncovers a big conspiracy.
Blah, 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 blah.
Well, actually, I have info. Mental note 419. Rewatch the latest season of Twin Palm Trees. Why not? There might be some tips to figure out the conspiracy.
Blah, 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 blah.
So about that conspiracy. Anyway, don't you worry, kid. Detective Ramirez is on the case. Let me know if you see anything weird. Well, we do have a talking monkey going on. But, okay. Okay. So we could go to the beach, Nerdland. So I wonder if there's batteries in Nerdland. So we need batteries. We need batteries to activate the sunglasses, which in itself will give us some clues. Oh, wow. I'm liking the ambient music in here. Oh, a skateboard.
Blah, blah.
Rad.
Blah, 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 blah,
Ah,
blah.
you have good taste.
Blah, 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 blah,
That's
blah,
the
blah.
original skateboard from Back to the Past 2. Well,
Blah, blah,
it's
blah,
part of
blah.
my personal collection, though.
Blah, blah, blah,
Not
blah,
for
blah.
sale, and don't touch it. Well, all right then.
Blah, 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 blah.
Greetings and salutations. Hi there.
Blah, blah.
Hi there.
Blah, 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 blah,
Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya.
Blah.
Oh,
blah.
okay.
Blah, blah, blah,
My
blah.
name is Alikas. There's
Blah,
a...
blah, blah, blah,
Hello,
blah.
who's there? I'm talking.
Blah, blah, blah.
What?
Blah,
I said I'm Lucas.
blah, 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 blah.
I'm
Blah,
Batman.
blah, blah, blah.
Wait, what?
Blah, 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 blah,
Here's Johnny.
blah, blah, blah,
This
blah.
is getting nowhere.
Blah, blah,
There.
blah, blah,
Sorry about that.
blah, blah, blah,
Just a
blah.
little game I like to play.
Blah, blah.
That's fun.
Blah, 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 blah,
Welcome
blah.
to Nerdland.
Blah, blah,
An
blah,
escape
blah.
for the geek and nerdy.
Blah, blah, blah,
What can
blah,
I help
blah.
you with? Do you sell batteries?
Blah, 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 blah.
Need some batteries.
Blah, 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 blah,
Well,
blah,
sorry,
blah.
buddy.
Blah, blah,
You
blah,
are
blah,
out
blah,
of luck.
blah, blah. Blah, blah,
I
blah,
don't
blah.
deal with electronics.
Blah, blah, blah,
The only
blah,
thing
blah.
with batteries is my pacemaker. Can we have that?
Blah, 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 blah,
I had to
blah,
get
blah,
it
blah.
after the last Super Guardian sequel.
Blah, 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 blah,
It was
blah,
too
blah,
much to handle. Oh, well,
Blah,
oh,
blah,
there we
blah,
go.
blah, blah,
Your
blah.
your pacemaker runs with
blah.
batteries.
Blah, 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 blah.
I also have many collectible Bubble Boys figures.
Blah, blah, blah,
Some of
blah.
them come with batteries. Okay, right.
Blah, blah, blah.
Bubble Boys.
Blah,
Well,
blah,
of course.
blah, 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 blah,
They're the
blah,
most
blah,
famous vinyl figures in the world.
Blah,
Interesting.
blah, 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 blah.
Could I have one of them?
Blah, blah.
Like a loan situation, maybe?
Blah, blah, blah,
Sorry,
blah,
buddy.
blah, 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 blah,
No
blah,
loans
blah.
or credits.
Blah, blah, blah,
I do
blah,
accept
blah,
exchanges of collectibles.
blah, 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 blah.
If you could get me a Bubble Boys figure
Blah, 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 blah,
that
blah.
I don't have, I will give you what you want.
Blah.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah,
But
blah.
be
Blah,
warned,
blah, blah, blah,
that
blah,
should
blah,
prove
blah.
fairly difficult.
Blah, 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 blah,
I have
blah,
a pretty
blah,
extensive collection,
blah, 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 blah,
as you can
blah.
see on the shelves above us.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, I'll try my best. Oh my lord. So the chain of events is extending again. They do indeed run on batteries. Yes, my grandpa's got one. You can see it sticking out too. He's not allowed near the microwave. Yeah. Probably sets off airport security like you wouldn't believe as well. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, this, I feel this is a side question. My dad really likes football
Blah,
cards.
blah, 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 blah.
Do you have any of those?
Blah, blah, blah,
What?
blah, blah, blah,
Sports?
blah, 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 blah,
Don't
blah,
make me laugh.
blah, blah,
I
blah,
don't have
blah.
that Philistine crap.
Blah, blah, blah,
You
blah.
ape! You simple buffoon!
Blah, blah.
Hey!
Blah, blah, blah.
Hey!
Blah, blah, blah,
This
blah.
is a place of high art.
Blah,
Oh,
blah,
look at
blah,
this.
blah, blah, blah,
The
blah,
new
blah,
trailer
blah,
for Super Chicken Man is out.
blah, 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 blah.
Ridiculous. Right, we know about the right. So we know about the
Blah, blah.
batteries now.
Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, Anna, welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you. How's little Sigvard? I hope they're doing okay. So does my nan with her metal plate in her head, though. Bet the airports used to love dealing with them both. And it's pretty awesome that she has a metal plate in her head, though. I mean, how, you know, I'll tell you, how hardcore is that? You know what I mean? Right. Let's have a look at this statue, and then we'll go do the... Oh, a sword. Is it?
Blah, 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 blah.
So I think it's a superhero from some movie, okay?
Blah, blah, blah,
Excuse
blah,
me,
blah, blah,
that's
blah,
Norse
blah,
God
blah, blah,
from the
blah, blah.
multi-billion-dollar franchise Super Guardians. Yes, okay then. Let's have a
Blah,
look.
blah, 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 blah.
That's one big sword.
Blah, 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 blah.
That's the magic sword, excuse me,
Blah, blah,
from
blah, blah,
the hit
blah,
medieval fantasy TV show,
Blah, 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 blah,
The
blah.
Ballad of Light and Thunder.
Blah, 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 blah.
Can we borrow it?
Blah, 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 blah.
Don't make me laugh. Okay. So, we need batteries to activate the sunglasses. I think if we activate the sunglasses, we'll be able to then do something that helps us hone in on where the girlfriend is. If you get the girlfriend, we get the location of Frank the tourist. So, to get the batteries, we need to find another one of these collectible figures somewhere. So let's go have a look. I love that they use blah 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 as a speech. Yeah, it's a nice little construct, that. And I can obviously then talk over it. So sorry about that. Just got back home. Nice. I hope you've had a good day out and all that. You know, I hope you've had a good day out. So I can't go this way. So I think it's there's monkey. I think it's just to the beach. Let's go see what we find on the beach next. This is seriously. This I am genuinely enjoying this. This is really well put together. It's nicely written. But you know the puzzles aren't too esoteric, which I like as well. Because sometimes in some point and clicks they can become just kind of crazy illogical. This one, I don't know. Some people really like that level of puzzle solving. I just like, you know, this is kind of my level. This so far, you know, I'm enjoying it, and it's got a talking monkey in it. So you know, I mean, what's not to love about that? Yeah, she had a brain hemorrhage from a burst aneurysm before I was born, and now has a metal plate in there. Good lord, I'm glad she survived it. Good lord. She made me touch it once, and it's gross. There's like a hole in her head between it and her skull. Yeah. I mean, because they would have to go in there, wouldn't they, and all that. It's still very cool. Very cool. I mean, obviously, the circumstances of how she got it were absolutely not cool, but the actual thing in the here and now is cool. Okay, so what have we got going on? Let's have a look at this pipe.
Blah, 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 blah.
No way, I'm touching that. Okay, fair.
Blah, 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 blah.
It could melt my hand. Yeah, okay. We've got what's with the bikini?
Blah.
Nice bikini. 100% made from seaweed. Okay. Let's have a chat.
Blah.
Sometimes they use it as a fun fact for icebreakers. Yeah. So, right, what are you selling?
Blah, 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 blah.
What are you selling, sir? Oh, you know, some artisanal beachwear made out of locally sourced ingredients. They sound like a hippie. Listen, kid, I sell bikinis made of fish bones and seaweed. You look like a fisherman.
Blah, 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 blah.
Are you a fisherman? Used to be one before Pharos.
Blah, 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 blah.
Not sure about the skeleton, but yeah, here we are. We've got it as a question. Let's ask about the fishing. So yeah, I think we've got to do something about this pipe, but let's just find out. What's stopping you from fishing? Is that damn chemical? Ferrous water cleanser or whatever.
Blah.
Water cleanser? It's that pipe over there. Oh, blah, blah. You live under a rock or something?
Blah, blah, blah.
I don't come to the beach very often. whatever. They pump the water with that shiny thing. It makes the water look crystal clear.
Blah, 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 blah.
That sounds pretty good. It's also toxic and kills most of the fish.
Blah, blah.
Oh,
Blah, 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 blah.
that must make them easier to catch. Ha ha ha. Melts them right off. Only fish bones left to catch these days. Oh, it's a whale skeleton apparently, yeah. Is the chemical dangerous to people? I
Blah,
assume
blah,
so.
blah, blah.
From the pipe? Yes, it burns. Once it settles in the water, it should be okay. Unless you're a small animal, like a dog or a cat, or a very weak child.
Blah, blah.
Phew.
Blah, blah, blah,
What
blah,
about
blah, blah.
monkeys? I guess monkeys should watch out too.
Blah, 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 blah.
You heard the man, Lotus.
Blah, blah, blah,
We
blah,
are staying clear of the water. Is that whale skeleton yours?
blah, 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 blah.
Did you fish that big? Yeah, okay. So, is this yours? No, kid. There used to be skeletons like that all over. Back when the town was in its glory days. We are famous for our fishing. We used to live off of whales like that. Now we live off a different kind of whale.
Blah, blah.
Oh? Can I have a bikini? Can I have a bikini?
Blah, 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 blah.
And before you ask,
Blah, blah, blah,
we
blah.
have no money. I'm not running a charity here.
Blah, 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 blah.
We could get you something in exchange.
Blah, 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 blah.
We are very good at finding stuff. We are, actually, to be fair. I won't mind eating an actual fish. Can't remember the last time I saw one.
Blah, 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 blah.
Consider it done.
Blah, 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 blah.
Fish for bikini. Let's ask about
Blah,
being
blah,
an
blah, blah,
artist.
blah, blah.
Isn't making clothes more fun
Blah, 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 blah,
than
blah,
trying to
blah,
catch
blah,
fish all day? I like to fish. I was good at it. I hate making this crap.
Blah.
Crap? Good artisanal crap. Okay.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay. Goodbye. Get me that fish. Right, so. I don't think there's anything else around here. But it's again, it's all the interconnected pieces, you know? So I need a collectible. Oh, a coconut. Can I get that?
Blah, 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 blah,
That's
blah,
one
blah,
beautiful coconut.
blah, blah, blah,
But it's
blah,
too
blah,
high
blah,
for me
blah.
to reach. Okay.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Maybe you can get it for me. Of course, you're a monkey.
Blah, 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 blah,
I
blah.
might look like a monkey, but I'm still a human at heart.
Blah, 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 blah.
I thought we were a team.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, sit tight. Here he goes. Here he goes. Look at this. Hey, come on, monkey. Yes.
Blah, 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 blah.
Are you going to eat it?
Blah,
No.
blah, blah, blah.
You never know when it might be useful. Okay, I now have a coconut. I wonder if I could put lipstick on the coconut.
Blah, 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 blah.
Looks like some kind of collectible bust. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, so look. See, I've done. Yes, I've created the. Look, I've created the thing I can give to Nerdland Boy by putting lipstick on a coconut, which he will now use to give me batteries, which in turn will let me put the glasses on, which will do something. I am a genius. Looks like Wilson from Castaway. Yes, I think that's what it's going to be. That's going to be the kind of the takeaway on this one.
Blah, 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 blah,
What do
blah.
we have here? It's a super exclusive coconut bubble boys. It's a three-headed monkey. That is a Monkey Island reference. I like it.
Blah. Blah, 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 blah,
It's
blah.
one of a kind,
Blah, blah.
super exclusive
Blah, blah, blah,
coconut bubble boys toy.
Blah, 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 blah.
Hmm,
Blah, blah,
really?
Blah, 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 blah.
I've
blah.
never heard of a coconut edition.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh my lord, Melons! And I know everything about bubble boys. Well,
Blah, 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 blah,
it's
blah,
very
blah,
exclusive.
blah, blah, blah,
Are you sure you're an expert? How are you doing? I didn't get to send a message. Oh, that's a bit rubbish.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah,
We've got a
blah.
talking monkey, mate. We've got a talking monkey.
Blah,
Let me
blah,
just
blah,
finish
blah.
this dialogue and I'll talk to you. You know,
Blah, blah,
now
blah,
that I
blah,
think
blah.
of it,
Blah, blah, blah,
of
blah,
course
blah.
I've heard about this toy. Because this nerd doesn't want to be shown up. You know.
Blah, blah,
It's
blah,
very
blah,
exclusive and well made.
blah, blah,
Oh, you
blah,
accidentally
blah.
pressed enter. Whoops. Going out for my delivery. No worries, Jessica.
blah, blah,
Score.
blah,
Hmm.
blah, 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 blah.
I can't get the batteries out.
Blah, blah, blah,
Do
blah.
or do not. There is no try.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's sealed shut. Oh, God.
Blah, 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 blah,
We'll
blah.
have to break it to get the batteries out.
Blah, blah, blah.
We'll
blah.
find a way.
Blah, 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 blah,
Life
blah, blah.
finds a way. Heh
Blah, 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 blah.
Ugh. I think we need that sword. Melons, thank you so much, mate, for that resub. Really, really appreciate it. 18 months, mate. Bloody hell. You have gone up to the next chair. I think you've gone up to a platinum chair. Thank you so. Or was it the diamond throne? Can't remember. Or is that 2 years? Anyway, mate, thank you so much for that resub. 18 months. Really, really appreciated it. I'm delighted to see you in. I hope you're well. I hope you've been having a good week and all that, because obviously I've been off all week with work, boo. But it's good to see you. Melons, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. And you know the deal. Are you ready? Boom. Thank you very much, mate. It's good to see you. I hope your bit of Yorkshire's treated you well. I hope it's treated you well, my friend. Right. Literally just sat down after getting back from... Of course, yes. How was... Sorry, things are beeping like nobody's business. What I'm probably going to do, I'm going to play probably for another 10 more minutes, and then we'll have a double bubble on this. We'll probably play it again tomorrow and see how far we can get. But yeah, how was Germany, mate? Right, I think. So, what do I need to do now? What have I got in my? I've got the battery toy on the sword.
Blah, 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 blah.
No, won't work.
Blah, 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 blah.
Wonder if we can get
Blah,
hold.
blah, 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 blah.
Wonder if we can get hold of it.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, can we borrow it?
Blah, blah,
Don't
blah,
make me
blah,
laugh.
blah.
Okay. So we need to be able to get the batteries out of the coconut. Oh, sorry, the toy. Of the brief time I spent there, pretty damn good, and then I came back to miserable England. Yep. Okay, now I need to get a fish as well.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's a miracle the bus survived the trip. Yes. Nothing else on the palm tree, I don't think.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, there's an alley. Okay, there's a hidden location. Not hidden, or I didn't... Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. There's got to be something in here. So we've got a homeless guy. Look inside.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's the side window to
Blah,
Nerd.
blah, blah, blah.
Can't look inside with all this stuff. Okay.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'll just see if we can just cut it. Right, there's a bucket. Let's see what's going on with the bucket. So there's another puzzle going on here. Okay.
Blah, blah.
I'm bucket. Right, we now have a bucket. So we've got a... Right, let's talk to the homeless guy first.
Blah, 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 blah.
He
blah,
seems exhausted.
Blah, blah,
I don't
blah,
want to
blah,
bother
blah.
him. I feel like we need to be able to see in the side, but to see in the side, we've got to get the homeless guy. So,
Blah, 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 blah.
so we
blah.
can't put a bucket on his head. Oh.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Something suspicious about this alley. Yeah. We do need to be able to see him.
Blah,
but
blah, 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Okay, this is the first puzzle that is beginning to perplex me. So if you okay, let's go back to the main street for now. So we saw the alley. I don't think there's I don't think we can go further inland, you know? No. Let's go back into the tourist shack and see if we've missed anything. Okay.
Blah,
Not
blah.
miss anything with him.
Blah 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 blah.
Oh, can I help you? Yeah. Oh, nothing.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay. The totem, I don't think we can do anything
Blah
with.
blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Anything, yeah, douche tourist, yes.
Blah 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 blah.
Gotta find this guy's girl.
Blah 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 blah.
Get lost and find her.
Blah 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 blah
Those
blah
are
blah.
cool sunglasses. I'm just thinking that, yeah, I think I've tapped out anything else in here. Right. We've checked the so we need to be able to. There's something about being able to see this inside the side of Nerdland. I wonder if we can block the pipe with the bucket.
Blah 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 blah.
I don't want to disintegrate it. Okay.
Blah 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 blah.
I feel like we're on the edge. Maybe we can block it with this.
Blah 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 blah.
I need some kind of container first. Okay, so
Blah 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 blah.
I can put the toy in the bucket. Okay.
Blah blah blah.
So I
blah,
can
blah.
melt it safely with the acid. Okay. Oh, and, but I should. Oh. Okay. Right. So then I can get the batteries
blah,
out
blah,
of it. Oh my god. But I do need then science. Yes, this is science. So if I use pliers on the bucket,
Blah 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 blah.
I can't spend my life combining items. Wow. So I now need to make holes in the bucket. Oh my god. Right. Anything else the fisherman can help me with? Yeah, customers. Oh, it was just, yeah, we just had the fishing, yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
Make tourists happy. Yeah.
Blah blah.
Okay, so right, so we've done all conversation trees with him. Get him. He needs a fish. Okay, so we know now that we've got to dissolve the toy with the acidic water in the pipe by putting it into a bucket and then fetching the batteries. To do that, though, we need to put holes in the bucket first. And that is not clear as to how to do that yet. So we need to get some holes in the bucket.
Blah 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 blah.
So if we... Let's have a quick look in Nerdland again. See, now I'm struggling. Now I'm struggling. This is getting to the bit where it's getting tricky now. It's getting tricky. So I do think we need to put bucket and sword together.
Blah 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 blah.
It feels like we need to be able to poke holes in, you know?
Blah 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 blah.
Greetings. Anything else that I can ask you about? Oh,
Blah
escape
blah
from...
blah blah.
This door is an escape.
Blah blah blah.
Oh,
blah,
yes.
blah, blah, blah,
An escape
blah,
from the
blah.
mundane reality.
Blah, 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 blah,
From the
blah,
grey,
blah.
dark, sad world.
Blah, blah, blah,
Here
blah,
everything
blah,
is
blah.
fantastic and cool.
Blah 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 blah.
What's
blah.
cool about this?
Blah 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 blah.
Just
blah,
like
blah.
when I was a child.
Blah blah blah.
So
blah,
yes,
blah.
Nerdland is an escape.
Blah,
A
blah,
fortress
blah,
of
blah,
solitude, if you will.
blah, blah, blah,
Except,
blah, blah, blah,
it
blah.
is a business and I need people to come buy stuff.
Blah, blah, blah,
But
blah,
mostly
blah,
the
blah, blah.
fantastic escape part. And we know about the batteries.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah
Yeah,
blah
yeah.
blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah
Blah,
Oh, we know
blah,
about
blah,
this.
blah, 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 blah.
blah 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 blah.
Blah, blah.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah,
So
blah,
we've done
blah,
this
blah,
one.
blah,
So
blah,
that feels
blah,
like a bug that's still there as an option. You see what I mean?
Blah.
blah, 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 blah,
What about
blah.
one from the fisherman for poking? Yes. So we need to get a fish then for the fisherman, maybe.
Blah 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 blah.
You
blah.
shall not pass.
Blah,
I'm
blah,
only
blah,
interested in
blah,
nerdy
blah,
figurines.
blah,
Yeah,
blah,
yeah.
blah, 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 blah,
Isn't this nerdy enough?
Blah.
No. Okay. Yeah, so we need to be able to. We need to get a fish from somewhere. This is So I'm struggling now a bit. Okay, this might be a good. This might end up being the stopping point when I get stumped. You know, for the first truly difficult puzzle, I'm like, no.
Blah.
Cool toys.
Blah 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 blah.
They're collectible figures. Okay. The fact that the sword is clickable tells me that we should be able to do something with the
Blah,
sword.
blah, blah, blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, and he just tells us it's from there.
Blah, 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 blah.
Can we borrow
Blah
it?
blah blah
No. So if I put a bucket on his head,
blah 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 blah.
you know what it
Blah,
is?
blah, 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 blah.
If we can see
Blah,
through,
blah,
I
blah,
think we
blah,
can
blah.
see through. Maybe grab the sword.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah.
See what I mean? I think that's maybe we can see when he's not there and sneak in and get it. Poke our holes, get our batteries. Oh my god, my head's hurting. So we got to go back to this alley and see if we've missed anything on the alley. There's something going on with this alley that we haven't ascertained yet. Because it tells us
Blah, 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 blah.
side window,
blah, blah, blah,
can't
blah,
deal with
blah.
all this stuff.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
I'm at that random clicking stage.
Blah, 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 blah.
No. Don't want to
Blah,
disturb
blah,
him.
blah, 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 blah.
So again, we
Blah, blah,
can't,
blah,
yeah,
blah,
can't
blah,
do.
blah,
yeah.
blah, blah.
What about the sunglasses? The sunglasses. If I put them on myself,
Blah, 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 blah,
need some
blah.
batteries first.
Blah, 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 blah.
No.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, he just thinks there's something suspicious. See, I'm struggling now. Dude said they were. Yeah, you've got to have batteries. You see, first, Jade, to get the sunglasses working. Yeah. And to get that, if I step it all back, it makes sense. To get the batteries, there's batteries in this toy. We can get the batteries by dissolving the toy in the pipe of acidic water in the bucket. But the bucket needs holes in it, so we need to be able to poke holes in the bucket. I'm thinking the sword is the only stabby thing I've seen. Don't worry about it, Jade. Don't worry about it. And to do that, I think I need to be able to see what's going on inside the shop. I can't do that because this guy is just here, and there's nothing that I don't own anything here that immediately says to me I can do stuff. Do me head in. Does he crawl into his little box at night? Yeah, maybe. So I'm just trying to work out if I've so the bus.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, can't do anything with the bus. Nerdland, I think we've tapped dry. The tree we got the coconut down from. Go back to the beach. Mechanic got anything stabby? We can't get, because we're in this new location, we can't drive back. We know that he wants a fish. He wants the fish as a trade. But there's nothing here, I don't think. He will give me something there if I get him a fish, but I don't think there's anything else I can ask him.
Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's all done. So I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm blocked. So I'm like, I'm obviously missing something. Get me that fish. Yeah. Catch you later. Haha. This is the thing with point and clicks. There always comes a point where you hit these, one of these little roadblocks, and then it takes a while for it to kind of click. Oh man, I'm not sure. Honestly, not sure. I might need to get some hints off stream actually about what next.
Blah 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 blah.
I can't track that girl by smelling her lipstick.
Blah 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 blah.
I'm not a dog.
blah,
I was trying to disguise you as the girlfriend, Monkey, but never mind.
blah blah.
I'm
Blah, blah,
Buckethead.
Blah 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 blah.
I heard you the first time. I don't know. What if I put the lipstick on myself?
Blah 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 blah.
I can't use that. Oh.
Blah 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 blah.
Oh, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Oh, I don't know. Interesting. Well, looking at the time anyway, I need to stop anyway. What I'm going to do? That feels like a good place to kind of